I'd say he's ready. And he's a little bit too on the nose. Hi guys, welcome back to Vlogmas. First things first, yes, I am still wearing this hoodie. And what about it? Today, I am ill. I've mentioned it in a couple of videos that I was like coming in and out of sickness. Today is in. I am deep in the sickness right now. I'm taking it as an opportunity for me to just chill and do a bunch of cozy things. Cozy hobbies, to be specific. I have a few different hobbies that I could choose from that I have here at my house right now. But I'm going to take a second, drink some tea, try and help with the plague that has taken over my throat, and work on deciding what the first hobby is going to be. So I'll be back. All right, I have picked out the first hobby for this video. We are going to be coloring. I don't remember the last time that I've like sat down and colored. Honestly, probably like middle school. Also, I did order a Christmas version of the Cozy Coloring book. It got lost somehow and it's still not here, and I ordered it a while ago. If that one was here, I would be coloring in that one, but instead we're going to be doing the Simple Joys with the taco truck on the front. It has a bakery. It's a penguin. Shut up. So let me get my setup here. I love this thing. Okay, so let's pick out which one we're gonna do. Breakfast foods? Why does this remind me of like Neon Cat? We have the taco truck. It's a big ow. We have the penguin, have a bunch of makeup, a frog in a swimming pool, kitty with a bookshelf. My absolutely TikTok rotted brain immediately goes, Iggy with a suitcase. Forget about the rat race. There's just like so many good options. So I think I'm going to do multiple pages. I do want to start off with something just like warm up. And I think doing just one of these pages that just has multiple like floating items is probably going to be my best bet as a warm up page rather than committing to a full scene. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick out a Christmas movie and then we'll get going. Here's my little penguin guy. Definitely a little messy in some spots. Overall, I think he's really cute. He or she, I don't know. I definitely need help giving them a name, so if you have any name suggestions, please let me know. I feel like it needs to start with a P. Pearl, Patricia. Penny's a little bit too on the nose, but just like a name suggestion that starts with a P. Patrick. Sure. This is a lot of fun. So I might keep coloring off camera and then we'll come back whenever the next hobby is happening. I just got out of the shower, so I'm still like cooling off. Whew. Good thing we're about to do a chill cozy hobby. So I'm all set and ready for cozy hobby session number 2, and I am going to be crocheting. I've mentioned crocheting just a couple of times on my channel. I was really into it like a year ago, but lately I haven't had as much time to crochet as I want, so I'm going to make the time tonight. And I'm trying to decide between two things that I want to make. I either want to make a dishcloth, I've made that before, or a Kindle sleeve, which I've also made before. If I make the dishcloth, I'm going to use one of these. I made the first one with this yarn, so I might switch it up and do a pink. Or with the Kindle sleeve, I'm either going to do both white and green, or white or green. I swapped that up. White or green. I think I'm feeling the the Kindle sleeve, just because it's more fun to make. You know, we're gonna be chill. Let's just do one color, and this would get really dirty. So we're going green. I used to know this pattern by memory, but it's just been so long. I made this Kindle sleeve last year for my sister for Christmas. I actually crocheted pretty much everyone that I know a Christmas present. It was my hyperfixation hobby. So I found the tutorial. I'm gonna link this Kindle sleeve tutorial down in the description below if any of you guys want to make this Kindle sleeve as well, or if you want to try out crocheting. This is actually a pretty easy pattern. I made this pretty early on in my crochet journey, so definitely give this one a try. It's only 2 different kinds of stitches, and this tutorial like really walks you through very, very well. So I'm gonna pull this up and we're gonna get going. This first round, working directly into the chain, always the most annoying. So if you are new to crochet and you're like, how in the hell are people doing this? And you're like on row one is always the hardest. So don't get discouraged, just go slow, get through that first row, and then you're golden. My hand is already cramping though. Can definitely tell that I changed methods halfway through, but it's fine. I'm not starting over. I might try and do one more cluster puff row and then I need to go to sleep, but I'll be able to pick this up any other time. That's the nice thing about crochet, is that you could just leave it and you can come back whenever you feel like it. Alrighty, so we have first 2 cluster puff rows done. My hand feels like it's about to fall off. I've been at this for a little over an hour, so I think it's time to call it a night on this crochet session, but I'm definitely going to keep working on this one. I'm excited to have a new little Kindle sleeve. It's going to be so cute. Okay, I have figured out the next cozy hobby that I want to do. That may or may not be because I just got a new Dutch oven, or just a Dutch oven, point blank period, for my birthday. We're gonna make a sourdough loaf. This has been something that I've been enjoying doing a lot recently, and usually whenever I do a sourdough loaf, after I make the dough and it proofs and all that kind of stuff, I have to take it over to my parents' house to bake it. But no more. I can make it here. We're about to start the process. I already fed Doey this morning. I'd say he's ready. So I'm gonna whip up the dough really quick and we'll get this process going. Also, just wanted to do a quick float test just to double check, but we're good to go. For this recipe, I follow Curdy's go-to sourdough recipe. That's the only loaf that I've ever made that's actually been successful. So just like her base sourdough loaf, perfection. I don't want to hear anyone about using my hands. This loaf is only for me.
and my hands are clean, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why that's sticking to the sides. Hold on. We're switching bowls. Usually my doughs don't stick to the glass bowl like that, so I'm going to double check the recipe and make sure I did everything right. But if everything is fine and dandy, then we're just going to start on the stretch and folds process. Okay, it is time for the first round of stretch and folds. There are, I think it's 3 or 4 rounds, and I'm going to be adding jalapeno and cheddar into this loaf. That is my favorite one to make. Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Okay, let's get into some stretch and folds. Okay, so it's the next morning and I currently have my Dutch oven in the oven preheating to 450. It's been preheating for like 30 minutes. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get my sourdough loaf out and score it and get it ready to bake. Okay, I think we're done. A little bit ago, I took the lid off just so the crust would get nice and brown. Okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. My first sourdough loaf in my new Dutch oven, my first ever Dutch oven, and the first one that I'm actually fully making in my house. Now, just gotta wait an hour for her to cool off and then we can cut in. Okay, so it's been an hour and we're ready to cut into her. Oh, I'm so excited. Today has been a very crazy day, and all I want to do is do a cozy hobby. And this one, I'm nervous, is actually going to stress me out even more. So I got a bedazzling kit a while ago, actually, and it's just been sitting around waiting for the spirit to move me to use it and to bedazzle something. I have been very hesitant to do any like book bedazzling. That's like the primary reason why I got this, because I feel a certain pressure to get it right and make it look really, really good on a book that I paid full price for, because a lot of the books that I have that are my favorites that are worthy of bedazzling are ones that I bought full price, and it makes me too anxious to like permanently alter it. Also, that's a big commitment to do an entire full-size book. So I remembered that I have this little guy, this Friends, the one about their best one-liners, Little Guide to Friends book that I have. This is a book that is always going to be displayed on my bookshelf, and it's really small, so I would hope that this isn't going to take forever, but it probably still is going to take forever. But I kind of just want to get started and see if I like this. I'm not committing to doing this entire thing tonight. Yeah, we're just gonna see how this goes. One got over into another color. No! I fix it. Got it. I think I'm at a good stopping point for tonight. I just did the back of the couch, and hold on, let me show you. I tried to get like some of the darker shadows. Like there are lots of orange colors, but there was like this one that matched the most to the sofa, the couch itself. But then this one would have been good for like the darker parts. And so that is what I've been trying to do. It looks better in person, I swear. But what I'm hoping to do is obviously the entire couch, and then the big letters down here just say friends. And then over on the side, just like the orange parts. And maybe the big letters are friends again, but mostly the orange. I just want to add accents to this. I don't want to bedazzle the whole thing. I'm just a beginner. I'm just a baby when it comes to bedazzling. I'm a bedazzling baby. I don't know what I'm doing. So I need to start off small and slow. And I've been doing this for like an hour already and my back is starting to hurt. So I think I'm going to call it, at least for a little bit. I might come back tonight, but I think that this is going to be a new hobby that takes over my life. My entire house is going to be bedazzled. Okay. I just realized that I never did an outro for this video, and this video goes up tomorrow, and I need to finish editing it. So here's an outro. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed watching me do all of these different cozy hobbies. If you have any other recommendations for hobbies that I should try out, let me know. Your girl wants to try out new things. I need new hobbies. Actually, no, I don't need new hobbies. That's a very strong phrase. I want new hobbies. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!